Alright, so it's Sunday, August 13th, and you can start to see the lines of the thing now. You can see some errors too, like in frame height. You see right there that kind of bulge. This side isn't so bad, although it's got a low spot right there. But at this point, I'm just doing everything by eye. I mean, the frames are in there, and if I want, like, this one here is way in, so I'm just gonna have to build it out. This one here. Let's see that. But I want to follow this line, so I've just got to build that out. Because this has got to be sanded down. This is a little wide there, but. And I have one in here. This one was really high. Sighted along like that. There's like a big lump right there. It's still not quite right, but it's going to be. The nice thing about, the other thing is that this is the deck, right? And the shear line will be established by the bulkhead. So if there's there's some variations here, like this one is low. You won't see it when the bulkhead is on. So yeah, it sure would be nice to have like a laser cutter and some computer-aided design, and then you could do all this stuff so everything was correct. But the way I was drawing these frames, there were a lot of errors. And actually, on the plan that I was using, let's see, when I took my dividers to make measurements, there are changes, like it's not accurate. So especially when you get into this region where there's so much going on and very little room, so anyway, that's it for today. Okay, August 15th, Tuesday. And I started doing some planking. This is really narrow. It's 1/8 wide, 3/64, so it bends nicely. Basswood. And the idea here is I'm stopping the planking so I can make a bulwark and glue that to the framing. Because if I ran those frames up above the deck line, they'd be just too big. The bulwark will have little angle braces, but the frames wouldn't go up that high. What else? Yeah, there's a few things that are kind of messed up. There's a kink in this You can see it's not straight. Right around in here, I think is where it bends, which is, no, actually maybe it's right here, where I did this one and then did this one after that. When I did the last one deck, I got wised up and I used these lines on the on the mat. I should have done that before. It never even occurred to me. I was doing it with a straight edge on top, but using these marks. So that's where I'm at today. It's pretty fair. I mean, it's not really, you know, the lines look pretty good. Actually, what I had to do I spent a lot of time yesterday. This number 1 frame did not have that hollow section, or like you see how it reverse curve. Originally, it was pretty much straight all the way up, and that I did plank a little bit on this side yesterday, and I saw that, so I tore the planking off and I worked on these number 1 frames, putting in this like the S curve or whatever you want to call it. But, I mean, the planking, I've never been able to do any planking that didn't require a filler afterwards. And this is supposed to be a steel or an iron boat, so I'm going to have to use filler no matter what to get the iron look. And then my idea, I don't know if I'll do it, but I had this idea that if I took pieces of this and cut them into squares, I could glue them on, and you'd get the look of steel plates. Use a Ponce wheel to make rivet lines. I don't know, we'll see. That's a long ways away. So that's it for today.